welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeannie and this is Get This Glowing, and if you have never been here, thank you for stopping by, and if you have been here, thank you for watching. I am really excited to make this video today for you. Actually, I wasn't going to make this video. This is not the video I was going to make for you today. But I started putting on my makeup this morning in preparation of making a video for you today, and I decided I'm going to film this because I just don't know what this primer's doing. It feels very tight and it really doesn't feel like it's very hydro, but it does feel like it's gripping. So this is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And so I went over to Sephora the other night. I live right by the Fashion Mall, and so unfortunately I have to pass that on my way home. And a lot of times my car just seems to be on autopilot and it just goes right on over to the Sephora on my way home. And then right across the street from that is an Ulta as well. So I don't even know why, but just sometimes my pilot is on autopilot and it just goes over there. And then there's this little girl that works there named Michelle. And sometimes I get right in there and I just get to the door and she's like, "Oh, Jeannie, hi. What are you in here for?" And I'm like, "Well, I was just exchanging." And then before I know it, I'm back at the register, and I don't even know how that happens. Well, anyway, that was what happened the other night. I stopped by. I was exchanging the Drunk Elephant A Passione cream, retinol cream, and I was picking it up. I was exchanging it for the A Plus Sunday Riley cream, and then I don't know what happened. She saw me. I almost made it to the door. I was right by the door. I was going out, and then Michelle saw me, and then it was like, "Oh, wait a minute, I need to show you this. Look, we've got in we've got in this, and we've got in this, and have you seen the new Natasha? Have you seen the new Bloom palette from Natasha? Oh my gosh, you've got to try it. It's so great." And I don't know what happened. And so then she told me she might be moving back to Tampa, and I was like, "Great! When are you leaving?" So, you know, no, all jokes aside, if she leaves, I'm going to be heartbroken because I love her so much. Obviously, I love her so much. And then she's like, "Oh, have you seen the new Huda?" Have you seen the new Huda matte and metal melted shadows? And I'm like, well, yeah, kind of. Oh, but you will love the Double Pump Latte, I think it's called. I'm like, "Yes, I'm sure I will, Michelle." So here I am. So anyway, so God love her. She swears that she loves the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, but it's kind of settling down. But whenever you first put it on, it kind of feels like you want to do that with your face and make funny facial expressions. So I figured, oh, maybe I ought to just film this video while I'm getting this first impression of this primer, because I had the gripping primer by Cover Effects, and I didn't really care for that one very much. You know that I love a face oil. I love a very hydrating primer. And so I figured that if this one was hydrating and gripping, then it might make me like the Complexion Rescue Primer a little primer. It might make me like the Complexion Rescue Hydrating Foundation Stick just a little bit more. I've tried this before, and I have mine in the shade Buttercream 03. And this is what it looks like. And I'll tell you, I'm not loving this. You know that I am adoring the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. This just doesn't really give a lot of coverage. I used it with the Complexion Rescue Defense, and I have Soft Radiance. So I'm just going to go in and try this. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on. I'm actually going to try a brush and see how that does. I really love the IT brushes for Ulta. In the number, it's so hard to read this, 101, but this is what it looks like. I'm just going to go in and buff this on, and then if I need to use a sponge, I'll do that. It gives you a very, very light coverage. I think I like it better with this primer than I was the other day with the Complexion Rescue SPF underneath it. This looks a lot better. That's it with just the one coat. Guys, are these hoops not fabulous? Look at that. So I was in Target, and every time I'm in Target, I have to go to the Sugar Fix. I do not know if you're familiar with this brand, but it is Sugar Fix. They're by Bobble Bar. These were $12. So I was watching the other day when, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mary on Glitzy Fritzy, but she lives in Indy just like I do. And first of all, it was, so I'm just going to add a little bit more right here to my problem areas. That's where I had that hyperpigmentation spot. And I'm going to go in with a dry Real Technique sponge and just see if I can get that to blend up a little bit better. So, two of her friends, and the one girl that had the really big hoops, I cannot remember her channel name, but the other one is Cinnamon Girl. And they are like the best of friends, and it was Mary's birthday, and so they had come up to Indy to spend the weekend with Mary, which I think is just awesome. I would so love to go and meet Shauna in person, and so I just think that it was awesome that they just caravanned up here and spent the weekend with Mary. And so they had the funnest hoops. So her hoops were like this big, and they were like, the bigger the hoops. Was cracking up. And so they had gotten this hotel room, and they were filming in this hotel room. So if you hadn't checked it out, it's on the, Glitzy Fritzy's channel. And so, oh my gosh, that video was just hilarious. So, anyway, so when I went into Target last night, I saw these and I was like, you know, in honor of Mary and her friends, I am getting these hoops. I am getting these hoops and I am wearing them. So, Mary, this is for you. If you're watching, girl, this is for you. So, oh my God, I love that video of them. That was just the best. Okay, so this is looking really good without, okay, I might be a fan of this, of this Milk Makeup Primer. This is the Hydro. I got the small one because I wasn't sure if I was going to like this because of, I got the big one of the Cover FX. And I just I just wasn't a fan. So this one I went in small because they had it available in the small. So I'm going to continue trying this and seeing what I think. But wow, it has made a big difference in this foundation, because like I said, I did not like this foundation on first application at all. And I'm thinking that it looks gorgeous paired with this primer. So maybe it might be this Complexion Rescue Defense that I'm not liking, which is, oh, I guess it's not that sad. It's only an SPF of 30. So if it was an SPF of 50, it would be sad. But if it's an SPF of 30, I got a lot of those. So if you've tried this, comment below and let me know if you like it. Because maybe I don't. Maybe this is what was doing it with this. Or let me know if you do like it, and maybe it's just not working well with the stick foundation that I have. So yeah, so that I was able to build that up, and here's my little hyperpigmentation spot, and it's covering that up really nicely. So I'm really liking that. I'm thinking that that looks really good. So yeah, I'm kind of glad that I'm giving this another shot and seeing how it works with a different primer. So that primer's making all the difference in the world. So I know people laugh at me so bad, but I don't care. This is a Robert Simmons Sapphire 1.5 inch oval. It is a paintbrush from Michaels. I love this. I adore this. It's just an oval wash brush. It'll say oval wash on it. And this is like a watercolor brush. Robert Simmons is the best. It's the blue handle. And you see how it has this, make sure you can see the tip. It just has like this oval tip on the end of it. But I love this brush. I love it for concealer. The reason why I love it is because it really gets in your inner corner very, very well. It smooths out your concealer, because I don't like to use a whole lot of concealer. I just want a little bit, and it has such a fine tip on it that I don't have to get right up underneath and into where I'm going to put my shadow. I can just get right on the edge, so not up in all of those fine lines. I can just get up to where the darkness is, where I need the concealer, but not, so it just allows me to get right where I need it and really, really smooth it out. So I love this brush, and there's always like a 50% off one item or your entire purchase or whatever at Michaels. So run on over to Michaels and get you one of these brushes, people, because ladies, they are fantastic. So I love this one. And so here's one that I use as a highlighter brush. And it is, you know, just a regular fan brush. And then I use this one when I am going to be, you know, really getting the either foundation or cream products. So this one is another oval wash, but it's a 3/4 inch oval, and this is a number 6 Robert Simmons fan Eventail number 6. So it's an Eventail fan, and those are my 3 favorite ones. I've got a whole stack of them that I use for different special effects that whenever I need them, but these are my 3 favorites. And so there it is with the concealer laid down. So I'm really liking that. That looks fantastic. And I'm really glad that I tried, you know, something different underneath it as far as the primer goes. The other thing I walked out of that store with, this is the nude bronze light from Hourglass, you know, an Hourglass themed. And I can't help myself. I love it. Their products are just the bomb for older, more mature skin. This is it's just so gorgeous. I can't even describe how pretty that this it's just, if a bronzer can be natural, Hourglass can make it natural. And it is just gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I forgot to tell you, you guys may have noticed, I picked up the Ulta gift card. Hi, we have over 75 subscribers. Oh my gosh, it's time for an Ulta gift card giveaway. Oh my goodness, hello. I am so excited. I am going to be doing another giveaway. I went last night and went out to Ulta, and it always seems like it happens like on a Friday night. So I went out last night to Ulta and I picked up the gift card, and I was debating because the Sephora VIB sale is going to be coming up. I am going to stick with Ulta because I just feel like that they have, since I'm doing $25 right now, once I hit 100, if I go to doing $50 gift cards, every 50 subscribers, if I do it something like that, I may, you know, if my turnaround time, you know, if it picks up, then I may end up doing every 50 subscribers do a $50 gift card. Then I may consider, you know, doing a Sephora one time, an Ulta one time. You guys will have to comment in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about that. If I bump up the gift card amount to a $50 gift card, doing it one time at Ulta at the end of this 100 subscribers. On the next 100 subscribers, do a $50 gift card every 50 subscribers. Then I could do, for the 150 subscriber point, do a $50 gift card at Sephora. And then for the 200 subscriber point, do a $50 gift card at Ulta. So you'll have to let me know what you think about that. Wow, that is so pretty. But the reason why I chose Ulta in the first place is because, quite honestly, your point system at Sephora compared to Ulta is just not as good. I have a video where I talk about how I save my points and make the most of my points, but if you let your points at Ulta rack up, but now if you're not a big beauty shopper, then you have to keep your eye on that and make sure that you're not, you know, letting them expire. But if you're a frequent beauty shopper, if you always save your points to 2,000, then it's going to give you a $125 gift card, like boom. And so that, I really appreciate that from Ulta, and it's just better than what Sephora does for you. So that's why I've always chose Ulta. So I'm liking this foundation. I love that bronzer. I can just take bronzer and pop on my eyelids and be fine with that. So I wanted to just go in with a very, very light makeup look today and really play with something that I'm really shocked that I love as much as I do. And it is, I really did not have any idea that I would ever buy this. I had no intention to buy this. If I was doing a will I buy it, this would be a pass for me. Not interested. And then I got to Sephora and I started playing in it. And I have to say that this is honestly one of the prettiest palettes on the skin. It just, it's just gorgeous. And I love cream products. First of all, I'm a cream product junkie, and I think that cream products on my fine lines and wrinkles around my eyes just look beautiful. And once I got to playing in it, I knew I was taking it home. So It's beautiful. So this product, it was $55. It's $55. So let's get into this, and it just seems like that this is this intense red color just seems like it is just going to be too much for anybody to use, and I'm sure that you've probably seen this in reviews already, but it is just absolutely gorgeous on. If you go in with some sort of brush, like a dual fiber brush, or the one that I like the most, I think, is just the Real Techniques buffing brush. And if you go in really lightly, and I believe, I don't know if you've seen the Lisa Eldridge new video that just uploaded yesterday of her work on the Dumbo film, but in the gold outfit that she had done on Ava, it has a very retro 1940s looking blush that is very, very red. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this blush look, you know, you can recreate that look with this blush very, very easily. And I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't become very popular look for the summer. So if you go in very, very lightly and just pick some up, then it really doesn't deposit too much, but it just gives the prettiest flush. It is just so gorgeous. And then you have this cream product here that you can just go in and you can just lightly use as kind of a topper that's almost like a highlight, but yet it's a topper. And then I've been loving this one as well as a highlight, and that is a powder product. And then just put a little on the Cupid's bow. And the packaging is so awesome because over your cream products, you just have this little lever that has a plastic cover. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this. And it is just so nice. Just to keep your powder from sifting, you can use this as well. And I've always loved using a lipstick as a blush and also a little bit on your eyes, but now it's the reverse. You're using your blush a little bit on your lips and just marrying your whole look. That'll just give you a little bit of that undertone of that same color for whenever you go in and you do your lips. And you can just walk out the door and you're basically done for a nice, fresh, no makeup look. I just think this palette is great for a fresh, no makeup look. I just think it looks just gorgeous. And then even if you just wanted to not even use any lipstick and just use, and this this lip liner is one of my absolute favorites. Gosh, I hope it's still made. It's the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 6 Hour in Nude. And honestly, let me show you this. So here it is, right here. It is so gorgeous. Gosh, I hope with me showing you this, it's still made. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. This is the Charlotte on top. And if you want a little bit more coverage on the lip, then just go in with something like, this is Velvet Teddy by MAC. Just a really, really quick look for a no makeup day. You don't really even need to do much. You can complete the look with a little bit to your eyebrows. Got to put on our mascara. And if you don't like your lips to be flat and matte, just grab you a little bit of Diamond Milk from Fenty. I've been really loving this again. I pulled this out whenever I did that video on my Tilbury collection. And I just had not been using a whole lot of powder other than the NYX HD powder underneath my eyes. And people, this is good. This is good powder. Oh, my goodness. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Woo! Yeah, for just a no makeup look, I really like that palette. It's just, I don't know, it's just my vibe. I just like the, I just like the color of it. So for these products, oh, Michelle, she got to me again, but I think that I got some really good things at Sephora. I really, for somebody who wasn't interested in this palette, I will have to say, what a win-win-win. I knew that I wanted, that's not even it. I knew that I wanted the Nude Bronze Light. I knew I wanted this so bad. I'm such a sucker for a bronzer, and I wanted the Hourglass bronzer so bad for so long. I just kept putting it in my cart. And so it was right by the display that had this, and so I just kind of snuck it in there. This is so good. This is probably, I think, my favorite Natasha Denona product I've ever had. It's better than any eyeshadow palette I've ever owned of hers. Yeah, what a win-win-win. I'm loving this. And I just wanted to show you that, and I wanted to also make sure that you knew that I'm doing a ULTA gift card giveaway again, and I certainly hope that you will put your name in the hat for that. And remember, the only thing that you need to do is just leave a comment and say, hey, put me in the drawing. Put my name in the bowl. It goes in a bowl. And we will definitely put your name in, and my lovely husband will do the honors of pulling the name out of the bowl, because there's not that many people that want to be entered into the drawing. So there's still so few that I can just write you on a piece of paper and swoosh it around, and he'll just pull it out the bowl. So that's how I've been doing it lately, and or doing it so far until it gets big enough to move on to Rafflecopter, which I hope one day I get big enough for a Rafflecopter. But until then, just leave your comment below and be subscribed to my channel. I am looking forward to your entry, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Oh, I'm going to run it. So today's Saturday, and I will pull the name out of the hat again next Saturday. So be looking for that video. It'll run for a week. That's the way I've been doing it. That seems to work pretty good. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Get your name in for the drawing, and we will draw on next Saturday. I've been doing that usually around the 8 o'clock hour. And then what I do is I just get you to send me an email to my email at getthisglowing@gmail.com with your information once you've been notified that you're the winner. And we do a little video, about 5-minute video, where he pulls the name out of the Pampered Chef bowl. And so that's the way we do it. It's real high tech around here at Get This Glowing. Things are real technical. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and get subscribed and enter the drawing. And I look forward to it, and we'll be doing this again after that at every 25 subscribers. So I have so enjoyed this, and I've enjoyed making this video for you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!